Hey Sagittarius, this is your guiding chariot. Welcome to your August love reading. This is going to be a timeless general reading for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Alright, so little house rules. The reading is timeless, so just because it's getting posted in August, if you come across in September, December, July, whenever, don't worry about the timing. The message will come to you when it's meant to. It'll be just as relevant today as it is when you find it. My only ask is that since it's general, there are going to be multiple messages that pop up, so don't try to force any of the messages. If there's a card or two that don't make sense to your situation, doesn't fit the circumstance, leave those on the table. They're meant for someone else, and only take what resonates. Alright, Sag, so I am in a nice, lovey mood. So I have whipped out the Romance Angel cards. I'm going to pull a few oracles before we get into the tarot. And I'm pulling a few, like I said, pretty much all of the signs have had multiple storylines come through, so, which is nice. Kind of related, but usually some variances. So I'm going to pull a couple. You may resonate with all of them. It may be one of them. So like I said, just take what resonates. Alright, what messages do we have for Sag? Okay, first one out. Second, oh, okay. Let's see, oh, someone flipped. We're gonna take that, and that will be our last one. I saw you, there you are. Oh, alright, let's see what we got here. Oh, I got a little flippy. Alright. Sag. It looks like hi, Leo. My kitty just walked in. Alright, my loves. Okay. How do I want to break this down? So, it looks like we've got some healing to do here. So this could be, I feel like this is more so for my single Sages, is what I'm getting. These are the ones looking for someone, for the most part. Excuse that card going by. So we have here forgiving and learning, as well as calling in your soulmate. So these two I actually feel really positive about. So again, we're looking for the next partner, our ideal partner, that perfect match, that next love. But there was some healing that needed to happen. So I'll just give you the prompts while I'm looking at them. So forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. And then calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations, blah, 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 help bring you together. So definitely could be a past relationship, could be some past beliefs, some past, personal, I don't know why I want to say like it feels kind of self-confidence-y and self-worth, maybe some things like that where there was like doubts, making you question things, making you look at things in a maybe not so positive light, which isn't your norm, right? But again, this is stuff from your past that just kind of tainted things. It seems like that was a big part of the healing process, but again, as you release that, as you clear away of that, and as you kind of get your strength back, again, that opens space for this next person to come in. Now, along with that healing, because I feel like some of you have made the healing, you're moving forward, you're on your way to coming into union, which is great. There's also a group of you that I think need to pay a little more attention. So here we have codependency and pay attention to the red flags, right? So codependency doesn't necessarily mean like the textbook definition of being like all clingy and like da-da-da-da-da-da. In this particular deck, it talks about like addictions and obsessive behaviors and things that just affect you being kind of open and connected in a relationship. So this could be a bunch of things. But again, it's just that addictive, obsessive kind of behavior. And then pay attention to the red flags. Really is telling you heads up, like here's some major things that, we need to be aware of, that we need to kind of hold in awareness and hold consciously, right? So for the most of you, I don't think this is like an actual couple, like where we're having red flags. For some of you, it could be. If you're in union and you're starting to see things that make you uncomfortable, take note of that. Like, don't think of those lightly. For the most part, I think this is still kind of reflecting on that past relationship where maybe some of these red flags are still triggers, right? And they may trigger you outside of a romantic relationship, right? Or as you're reflecting it and going over it, you know, maybe some of these tendencies come up, or these behaviors come up, or these addictions come up. And again, they're very, very linked. And you're in this process of really identifying those and really moving beyond them. Whether these are actual addictions, whether these are coping mechanisms. And again, these honestly could just be like negative self-beliefs is kind of what I get for the most part that make you question your value and your worth, you know, because of, you know, almost anything. To me, that's where those red flags lie. I feel like they're much more mental than they are like things shared between two partners, right? Where you're seeing tendencies in another person. These red flags, I think, are in your own personal behavior. And it's honestly, in a way, it's a good thing that you're in this moment where those are being brought up, or you're going through a moment of reflection, kind of looking over these things again. Because that's how we heal. We have to be aware of it and get it out of the subconscious into the conscious mind, so we're aware and can actually process all of that out. So kind of on both sides there's a lot of healing going on, which is all good, but it feels like there are some that are ahead of the curve, some that are, you know, got a little catch up to do, which again, not a bad thing. So lots of healing, especially in your heart space. I almost feel like for those of you, and I'm just kind of throwing this out there, for those of you kind of on this side of the spectrum, it's a little more like heart space healing, so that you're kind of open to it and receptive to it, and being compassionate to maybe these people in the past, right? Because we're talking about forgiveness. And then here it feels a little more solar or sacral chakra, maybe even root. I would say more so solar and sacral, because it's that self-confidence piece. It's having that strength in yourself and that kind of grounding. So you may want to do some chakra work or some meditations, depending which one resonates with you. I would say the nice silver lining is that no matter what side you're on, this is still in the reading. You're still calling in a divine partner, right? We just have to clear out the junk before we let this person move into the house, okay? Okay, I feel like I want to do one more. Hi, Leo. You having fun, buddy? Don't worry, I'll be right with you in a moment. I don't know if you could hear him. You could hear him meowing off camera. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, bud. Don't even think about coming on this table. I see you over there. Okay, so we're gonna take these. First card that popped up face up. We have this 5 of Pentacles energy. Oh, Sag. My lovely, fun-loving Sages. Are we feeling left out? So 5 of Pentacles, it's a very lonely energy, right? It's feeling like an outcast and feeling looked over, right? On the fringe of society. I feel like this kind of comes up. This honestly could be triggering some of this stuff. Some of this low vibe stuff, right? Because this is like you see good things happening for those around you. And it's like, when's my turn? Where's my blessing? Where's my lover? Like, where's all of this? Da 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 da. That all kind of comes with this energy, right? Because it feels like you're being excluded from stuff. But you're not. Look at this. 2 of Cups. There's that soulmate. So I told you, no matter where you are on this healing process, there's still someone waiting for you. There's still a soulmate out there for you, no matter what's going on or what's happening. We have here the Page of Swords, followed by the 9 of Wands in reverse, and then the 3 of Cups. All wonderfully positive energies. We love those. All right, so let's break it down. So we're feeling kind of left out. Oh, let me get this out of the way here. We'll put these over here for now. Feeling a little left out, feeling kind of on the side. But again, we have this divine counterpart. We are talking about a really, really true open romance. And then we have this Page of Swords. So Page does carry this idea of newness, right? If we're talking about an actual person here, could be someone who's a little younger. They might have this kind of like childlike sense about them. But Page of Swords is kind of rebellious, right? Kind of a free thinker. I always talk about this person as an inventor. They're super creative, and they're not afraid to like shake things up and break the mold and do things differently. Very Aquarian in energy as well, which is another air sign. So if it's just denoting air, remember that would be what? Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. I think this may be a little bit more about your energy. And I say that because you also have the Nine of Wands showing up in reverse. Normally upright, this card is one of kind of stubbornness and holding your ground and kind of like digging your heels in the sand. So upright, it's that same kind of rebellious energy and trying something new and daring to be different. I have a Sag friend who will always use the line insanity. The definition of insanity is doing the same thing expecting different results, right? So Sag, if you want different results, you have to be different. You have to do something different. And to me, that's the energy that's coming up here. And it feels kind of like this has been what we've been feeling, and I've been doing the same thing and getting the same result. I'm now really kind of fed up with it. And I know that this is what I deserve. This is what I'm worth, right? I don't need to question it. I get it, it's not here, I don't have proof of it, but I know this is mine. I know this love is genuine and real and out there for me. So now we need to change behaviors, right? And this, to me, this is you getting to this point where you're being creative and trying to do something different and daring and bold and just new. And then we have this lovely Three of Cups we talked about earlier, which is celebratory, right? So this could be you having time with your friends, right? Obviously, like, state of the world, we're not going to the bar and like kicking up our heels and all that stuff. But again, there's still this possibility to have, I don't want to say social gatherings. I mean, you can, but like intimately. But you may get message through a friend, right? Maybe you get set up by someone, or hey, I want you to meet my, I think you'd be a real good match with so and so, or this person I work with at the da. I don't know why I was going to say work with at the bank. Don't know where that came from. I don't know. Maybe some of you are friends who are at a bank. I don't know. Don't know why that was what was coming out of my mouth. And then this next row. Okay, this next row definitely feels like this codependency and red flag side. So we have this Nine of Swords. Super uncomfortable. This is that obsessive behavior, right? Feeling stressed out, feeling anxious, suffering from anxiety. We also have the Ten of Wands. So stress, burdened, overwhelmed, tired, right? Finally kind of reaching the end of it. We talked about that up here. Like you're just full of it already. We're just done. Like, this is too much. Like, I give up. I'm done. I surrender. Like, it's too much here. Which is great with this card because it is a 10, so it's the ending, right? You finally reach the end of this. Like, we're done. We've had it. We have had it. And here we have the Four of Cups. So another blessing that's in here, and I like to talk about it because there you can see the Ace of Cups is being offered to you, right? So again, there's that true love still on the table. We've just been so distracted and focused on these three empty cups down below, right? And that's that kind of being stubborn energy, but you are moving past that, right? You're no longer stuck in that. You're at the point where you're ready to just, you know what, screw this. This sucks. This is uncomfortable. I don't like how this feels. I'm going to go have fun instead. Forget this. Like, I just can't anymore. Like, it's all of this burden, all of this anxiety, all of this stress up here it's not worth it. It's not doing me any favors. I don't enjoy it. It doesn't feel good to me. No. We're going to shake this up. Oh. Do I want to take all of that? Cards. Okay. I saw these flippers. We're going to take those. I think we will take those guys that fell. Let me find them. Hold on. I saw you. There you are. All right. Was it only those two? I guess so. For some reason, I thought it was more. Anyway. So, I want to start with these guys that flipped. Actually, yeah, I'm going to start with these two that flipped, and then I want to save that flipped over one for last. So the two that flipped, we have the Hierophant here. We also have the Wheel of Fortune. Beautiful energies here. So Hierophant, yes, usually speaks to someone who's very spiritual. Could be a teacher, a spiritual leader. It talks about religion, traditionalism. Here it talks about commitment, right? Because there's devotion and faith kind of thrown into this card. This Wheel of Fortune also bringing you luck and bringing you new situations, right? This wheel is turning, luck is changing. And what it's bringing is this person who is focused on commitment, right? Because that's what we want. When we're talking about a soul connection, that's not someone who's going to be in for 2 seconds and then move on, right? We also have the Death card here. This is one of the ones that literally flew away. So me again speaking to this transformation. You are moving into a new phase, having this Death card come up again. And I'm facing them to you because these are all majors. These are all big, big, big energies working for you. Beautiful. So again, we have situations changing, luck changing, bringing in new foundations, commitment, as well as your own personal transformation with this Death card. Here we have the Page of Cups. New love. We love this. Page of Cups. This can also be someone from your past. Sometimes, not necessarily guaranteed. So don't everyone, if you have people in your past that you never want to see again, don't be like, oh my God, so-and-so's coming back. No, or no, not what it means. It just could be someone from your past, right? So, and it would be someone you would want to come back, okay? But this Page of Cups does speak to kind of a new lover. And again, kind of like the Page of Swords, maybe younger, a little more, I was going to say naive, but it's that like childlike wonder where it's like just excited and everything's new and shiny and just, I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to experience things, right? Just really excited. And then this last card, and then from the Page to the Knight. So someone who's excited about love and excited about connections to someone who's giving you this offer, right? Here he is offering his cup. Love that. So honestly, with that, there may be someone, especially if it is someone from the past, they may be leveling up. So this could be someone you just know. Maybe it's someone you just kind of talk to and you've just kind of had this really platonic relationship. But now you find out this person caught feels. This person was holding something in all this time and then now comes to this point where they're like, hey, you know what? I think I want this to go further. So that definitely could be a thing, right? They could also be on their own healing journey. So they showed up as a page and they're getting stronger and now are evolving into a knight. So some of this might be their journey as well, right? Because you can clearly see they are leveling up. They are leveling up, starting as a page, coming up to a knight. So we like that. We like that. I don't necessarily know if they're going to come in right away. Don't know if I see it right away. May take a little bit of time, but on that journey. And you have your own, some of you have your own journey to kind of carry on here as well. Actually, let's see bottom of the deck while we're, Ace of Swords. So it is truth and clarity, but this is also communication. So again, I think it's hearkening back to this Knight of Cups offering you this cup. This person has something to say. They want to communicate something to you. So I love that. So probably once they get to a place when they feel secure and they feel strong enough to match you, to give you this commitment that they probably are aware, they know that's what you're looking for. And I'm sure, Sag, if they don't, you're going to tell them. But I truly want to say that this person recognizes this in you, right? Because these are some massive level ups here. I think they recognize this, and that's part of the reason why they're going from page to knight. They have to heal their stuff so they can be whole and fulfilled or filled when they come to you, right? They're not trying to offer you a half-empty cup. All right, this is a genuine offer, right? And we know that because we have this beautiful Two of Cups here, all right? So this is a true offer coming in. I love this. All right, Sag, I'm going to wrap up your reading there. Thank you, as always, for all your love and support. If you enjoyed this reading, drop a comment down below. Hit the thumbs up button. If you're not already, please subscribe to the channel and join our crew of Ride or Dies. We come together every week and talk crystals and tarot. Sometimes we do a little astrology. It's all fun. It's all good. Until next time, stay safe, stay sane, take care of yourself as this world is so crazy and uncertain. I love you guys. Take care, and I'll see you in your next video. Bye.